See, the Lord overcomes my lack of knowledge, and that's with my neighbors or anything else. And so I need him to tell me what to do. I need to see what he's up to, not only in me, but in them. Let me tell you as simply as I can. You and I, it's this simple, you and I need to see what God is doing. And only he can tell us that. We can't reach our neighbors without it, and that is true in every aspect of our lives. We need to see him with regards to our neighbors because it is through his love that God changes them from neighbors to people in us. There was one neighbor. This was written in a book. There was one neighbor who hated looking at the house down the street. As he looked at the house down the street, the grass was getting too tall, and it was always a mess. And then recently, cars were parked in the driveway, and they never left, and they were broken down, and they didn't move, and so the grass was getting too high, and there's just junk out everywhere. And so you know what he did? He did what every respectable neighbor would do. He called the HOA on them. We can't have that in our neighborhood. And we all tend to do that, don't we? We make assumptions about people based on very little information. A couple of weeks later, one guy decided, you know what, I got to go find out what's going on there. So he went and knocked on the door. You know what was going on? There was a middle-aged woman who lived there who had just lost her job, and she couldn't get her job and didn't have time to look for another job because her mom was on hospice inside of the house, and she needed to stay there to take care of her. Her car broke down, and she couldn't afford to fix it. Praise the Lord, we called the HOA on her. You know, maybe we ought to think about the fact that God is moving in everybody's house, in everybody's home, in everybody's life. And here is the reality. The couple that looks like everything is going well, you have no idea what's going on in their home. Their marriage might be falling apart. And the couple that it looks like everything is falling apart, they might need your help. How do you know? Pray. You start praying and God opens the door. You can't do it without prayer. Jesus couldn't do his ministry without prayer. You can't do your life without prayer.